Talk about representing. Let's talk about J Tips. Big up J Tips. I love what J Tips has been doing with Saucony. I think he's got 2 shoes he dropped with Saucony so far. This I think is the third. Is it? I think it might be the third if I'm not mistaken. This one is the Jazz 9 collaboration, and I've got to be honest, this might be my favorite colorway so far from the J Tips Saucony collaboration so far. This might be my favorite one. If you're not seeing the screen, the Saucony Jazz 9 collaboration that J Tips done is a mixture of blue, grays, yellows, oranges, pinks. I especially love this middle section here. This pink midsole, this super bright magenta pink midsole that extends up until the middle section of this shoe. It kind of makes the whole thing look a lot more chunky and a lot more, you know, weighty and whatever than it actually probably is. I bet you it probably feels way lighter than when it looks in the hand. But I like how it gives it this kind of almost like a Mitre era New Balances from back in the day. I remember I had those before. I forgot the name of them, the actual New Balance mark. I think it might have been an M583 or something like that. But it kind of gives it a really big, weighty sort of feel. And it's got this really nice mixture of obviously leathers. You've got different meshes here, maybe on 2. I think there's 2 different meshes here, or just 2 different colors. You've got a little bit of nubuck here. I think this might be a bit of suede or 3M, I'm not too sure. And obviously some nice little tags here that you can clip onto the laces, like this butterfly iconography here on the side in terms of a logo. And then of course you've got the Saucony logo here on the side and some nice iconography and text on the back of the heel too. So for me, this might be one of my favorite colorways, which I'm actually going to try to get. I don't really try to get them. I love the thing at the description at the back. I love you, but I'm busy. Written down the back. With a nice 3M cup here on the heel cup as well, and then you've got also a black outsole as well on that particular shoe. Is there a date for their release? Not yet. Release date is available, but this is the blurb courtesy of hypebeast. John, J Tips, Cotton, and Saucony are coming off the banner 2024 thanks to 2 collaborative colorways of the Matrix silhouette and of course the Pro Grid Omni to-do list, a silhouette that garnered serious sneaker of the year conversation. They're not taking a foot off the gear in 2025 as J Tips revealed a new Jazz 9 collaboration via a post on his Instagram. Tips and Saucony are almost half a dozen collabs deep, and their firmly established visual language, bright, bold, and colorful, is continued here. Neon tone shades of pink, orange, and blue, and a carabiner that holds a multicolored flower is attached to the left of the shoe's laces. Okay, cool. So I guess if you wanted, you could probably clip that to laces if you wanted to make it hang a bit better. The key detail, however, is seen across the heels. I love you, but I'm busy. Though Chips has yet to share the theme of the collaborative release, there's a good chance it's a salute to his busy lifestyle. The aforementioned to-do list, for example, was a designed to be a perfect shoe to wear while checking off tasks on one's to-do list. A release date and price information yet to be revealed. So no date on the reveal yet. No date so far on the release. No idea on the price so far, but definitely something that I'm going to try and purchase. Really do like, again, the silhouette. I love the shape. I love the application of colors all over them. I love that it's a bit leery but doesn't look super crazy. He somehow made a way to kind of balance it all out. Maybe it's the addition of the 2 blues. So you've got this blue, this kind of royal blue that runs around the toe box and around here in the front of the toe, and is broken up by a bit of grey. And then they've got a bit of the toe, a bit of blue, sorry, that runs towards here on the back of the middle section too. So maybe these 2 sections makes it kind of look a little bit less crazy than what it actually does, because these colors are really bright and bold, but it doesn't look as bright and bold as it probably should do. I think it might even have a collection of all those colors featured on that kind of leaf there. I'm not too sure. Maybe it has all those colors actually featured, maybe. But in general, really nice shoe, really nice collaboration. I love what J Tips does, so I can't wait for these to drop. And then on top of that, there's also this. This is courtesy of a Savior and Paper Planes collab. So I'm not too sure if this is a collaboration officially with J Tips, or if this is a Savior and Paper Planes thing done in kind of honor of what J Tips is doing. But there's also a matching tracksuit that will be probably dropping sometime in the future, and it looks hard. So to describe it, it's basically what you'd think of an 80s, early 90s tracksuit, zip tracksuit, shell suit, elasticated cuffs, elasticated hem, and it's got the big blocks of kind of, the big blocks, kind of rectangular shapes running across the middle of the jacket, and it features the blue and the pink, which you can obviously see featured on the shoe. That blue and pink there is featured mostly on there, so it's a matching tracksuit, and it reminds me of the old days of like being on Nike Talk and having, especially American guys, like they fucking love a good matchy McMatchy. They'll have like the new era to match the jacket to match the kicks and shit. So this kind of reminds me of that sort of era. So that's really, really cool to see the matchy sweatsuit. And there's not enough tracksuits anyway dropped with sneakers nowadays. So I love to see this. So hopefully get an idea when this comes out. And as you can tell, with the girl that's modeling the picture as well, the shoes perfectly match the tracksuit without being overly matchy. Yes, the colors are still there, but I think the tracksuit you could probably wear with other shoes and not needing to wear the actual shoe itself. Oh, is that Paper Plane? Is this Savior thing? Paper Plane, that's Rock Nation, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken, that's Jay-Z's thing. I just realized. So I think that might be like a Rock Nation thing, but regardless, it looks really fucking cool. I also love the fact that the tracksuit has no elasticated hem. I fucking detest and I hate elasticated hems on fucking tracksuit pants. They always have to be straight, in my opinion. Or at most, if you want to give somebody the option to fasten it, give me a fucking pull cord, a little bungee cord, but don't give me elasticated hems. I fucking hate them. If I get elasticated hems on my tracksuits, I always cut them off. I always fucking strip them out, take them out of there. I fucking hate elasticated hems. No one needs elasticated hems on their tracksuit pants. If you want to hem them up, give me an elasticated cord that I can fucking tie and scrunch them up if need be. But most of the time, they should be fucking flat and straight all the time, in my personal opinion. Anyway, tracksuit looks fucking amazing. Big up J-Tips, big up Saucony, big up Savior, big up Paper Planes. Hopefully they drop very, very, very soon.